Hello again, YouTube. This is Eric, or known as the Cyborg, with another deck profile video for all of you. This time I will be doing Destiny Heroes, and before anyone asks, no, I'm not running Malicious in this deck. The reason why I'm not running Malicious at all, because I see him more as the Synchro style. The style that I'm running is the Fusion and Xyz based. So since that's cleared up, let's start with the profile. I'm going to start off with the Destiny Hero monsters. The one-ofs. I have one of Dark Angel and one of D Cubed. The Dark Angel was the main reason why Kaiser Coliseum was banned, because of his effect. I can discard him from my hand while I have 3 or more Destiny Hero monsters in my graveyard, and special summon a Destiny Hero from my graveyard to my opponent's hand. And while he's on the field, or whoever has him on their field, about basically every spell card they play will get negated because of his effect, which was why Kaiser Coliseum was banned before he even came out. Then his graveyard effect, I can banish him along with another Destiny Hero monster, and basically just top deck a normal spell card for both players. D Cubed, when it is normal summon, it is treated as a Destiny Hero monster. Once per turn, I can discard any number of cards from my hand, max 2 mainly, to switch summon to summon any amount of D Cubed from my deck and or graveyard. I'm only running one because running multiples of them feels a little bit too cloggy. And his graveyard and his destruction effect, when he is destroyed by battle or card effects, I can send one Destiny Hero monster from my deck to the graveyard. So this basically just set up for like Celestial, Dynatag, or any other good banishing, or send Dark Angel. Now to the more staple for Destiny Heroes, 3 Diamond Dudes. Self-explanatory enough. Once per turn, reveal top card of your deck. If it's a spell card, it goes to the graveyard, or a normal spell card, it goes to the graveyard. If it's not, then bottom deck it. And with 3 of them staple of it, and once per turn effect. I run 2 Deciders. I recently just figured out his effect can only be used once per turn, once per duel. His summon effect is that when he is normal and or special summoned, I can add 1 hero monster from my graveyard to my hand, so I can target any Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero, Vision Hero, Mask Hero, any hero monster in general, from my graveyard to my hand. And when he's in the graveyard, if a card was activated that would deal any effect damage to me, like Ring of Destruction, or I can't think of anything else besides that, I can add him back from my graveyard to my hand, and that damage becomes 0. As I said, I can only use each effect once per duel, so it's going to be risky. That's why I only run 2 of them. Another 3 staple for this is Drill Dark. His summon effect is whenever he is normal and or special summoned, I can special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from my hand with the same level, with same attack stat or lower. And since they're all basically 1600 attack and lower monsters, I can summon them out easier. And he does piercing damage when he attacks a defense monster. Another good staple are 3 Celestials. He is probably one of the ones you mainly need at 3. His effect for when he attacks, he can destroy one face-up spell card on your opponent's field, and if he does, inflict 500 burn damage to your opponent. And then his graveyard effect, you can banish him along along with another Destiny Hero monster to draw 2 cards. I run 2 Dynatag. Reason why I only run 2 of him because he's the only level 5 Destiny Hero monster, which I find pretty awkward. But anyway, his discard effect is that if I were to take any damage at all, I could discard him from my hand. That damage would become 0, and then both players would take 1,000 damage. Then as graveyard effect, I can banish him from my graveyard, target 1 Destiny Hero monster that I control. Then that monster gains 1,000 attack. He works great combo with the Dystopia, which I will show later and thoroughly explain once I get to him. Also only one-ofs for Destiny Heroes. I have 1 Plasma and 1 Dogma. I rarely ever summon them out, but I mainly use them for Allure Darkness and or Destiny Draw. There is like a rare occasion where I'm actually able to bring them out and to use them for Destiny and Dragoon, which is very rare for me. But yeah, they're mainly just in there for the draw power help. That's it for Destiny Heroes. Now I am running Pendulum build with the 2 Empowered Warrior Pendulums, Dragonix and Dragonese. Pendulum effect of Dragonix, I can, during the battle phase, or my opponent's battle phase, I can send him from the scale to my extra deck to end the battle phase right there. Then his monster effect, I can discard 1 card from my hand, target 1 spellcaster or warrior monster from my graveyard with 2,000 or less attack, and summon him and special summon him to my field in defense position. This one's pendulum effect is that during battle phase, I can discard a card and target my opponent's attacking monster and have its stats. Basically, it's a shrink. And then this monster effect is that when it's destroyed by battle or card effect and destroyed, I can add 1 warrior and or spellcaster monster from my deck to my hand that has 2,000 or less attack. And they're scale 2, scale 7, and scale 2. Yeah, scale 7 and scale 2, so I can get the pendulum summons out since they're all mainly level 4s. The only one different hero that I'm running is 1 Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is self-explanatory, really. You just get him to special summon, get your mass change, and then when he's sent to the graveyard, you just add 1 of your Destiny Heroes to your hand. It's like I could run 2. That would probably be the max that I could run. But I'm just only running 1 at the start. That's it for the monsters. Now onto the spells. 3 staple, Destiny Draw, obvious choice. Destiny Hero deck, you must run Destiny Draw. Discard 1 Destiny Hero monster from your hand to draw 2 cards. Great for draw power, and I mainly use it for Plasma and Dogma. This may seem weird, but I'm only running 2 polymerizations in this deck, and I'll get more into later why once I get to the trap cards. Only 2 mass changes because I feel like running 3 would be way too much. 2 Allure, more draw power. I could put a 3rd one, but it's like I feel this is more comfortable at 2 because I don't want to be like banishing multiple, or like I don't want to be like banishing something I need and or just like not have a dark in my hand and just drop my whole entire hand. 2 MSTs. It's MST. What are you gonna do about it? I could do Twin Twisters, but MST I think is a better choice. The 2 empowerment field spells. I'm running this because my monsters will gain a boost of 300 attack and defense, since they're all mainly warriors, and I have like one dragon in there, for which I will show later. Basically, its effect is that I can discard one card from my hand to special summon one empowered warrior monster from my deck, which would help get my plays out faster for Xyz and our fusion summons. And the one-ofs, Rhoda, they're warriors. You need to run a Rhoda for a warrior deck. Sound effects. Instant fusion for the Norden plays, because they're level 4s. Norden summons level 4 lower monster from your graveyard, and it's just great for Xyz plays there. I'm also running only one Ties of the Brethren. I could run a second one, but I'm just testing out with just one. Ties of the Brethren, for those who don't know what it is or haven't tried it, you pay 2,000 life points, and then you target one monster that you control. Then you special summon 2 monsters from your deck that's the same level and attribute from your deck to the field. And for the rest of that turn, you cannot special summon any other monsters and or do your battle phase. So I'm only running one because it's also a risky move as well, because you're leaving your field open. But it could be great with the next card that I'm going to show you. Spells are over. Now to the traps. Again, going with the Ties of the Brethren, I'm running 2 of the D-Fusions. A lot of people don't like this card because it's a trap, but I honestly think it's still good, even though you can only use it for having Destiny Hero monsters as the materials only. But the great thing about this is that whatever monster is summoned from this card, they cannot be destroyed by battle and or card effects for that turn they're summoned. So let's say you want to bring out like Dystopia, Starving Venom, and they want to bottomless it or something like that. They can't do that because it wouldn't be destroyed. And it would be good with also with the Ties of the Brethren, because you have this. You play this on the field, summon 2 dark and or Destiny Hero monsters in the field. Then you set this. Then just the next turn, when your opponent would like do like Twin Twisters or like MST it, you just chain and bam, right there, fusion summon. Another 2 I run is called the Haunted. I probably might switch these out for Oasis of Dragon Souls, because it is better. But I currently only have these for right now. Once I get the Oasis, I will be exchanging them for in place of these. And the only one-ofs I have is Bottomless and Floodgates. These are my 2 target cards for a Xyz monster that I will be showing you later on. Bottomless, self-explanatory. When a monster or monsters is special summon that is 1500 or more attack, destroy that monster, then banish it. And then Floodgate, whenever a monster is special summoned or summoned in general, I think, basically just flip them face down and they can't change the battle position manually. That is the entire main deck. As you guys saw, there's no malicious in there. Which, if you guys think I should run malicious, just post in the comments below if I should, or if not, just let me know. Anyway, to the extra deck. 3 of Dystopia. This card works really well with Dynatag's effect. As I said before, you can. Well, let me get to this guy first. When When he is a fusion summon, I can target one Destiny Hero monster in my graveyard and inflict damage to my opponent based on that monster's attack. And since they're all, and since the highest monster on the in the deck is a 1600 attack, and it only targets level 4 or lower, or level 4s Destiny Hero monsters. So sadly, I can't target Plasma and or Dogma, because that would be a lot better and also pretty stupid at the same time. But anyway, his secondary effect is that if his current attack is different from his original attack during either player's turn, I can target one card in the field and destroy it. And if I do, his attack goes back to the 2800, which is his base stat, which like I said goes great with the Dying Attack, because Banish Dying Attack target Dystopia given the 1000 boost, and that boost lasts until the end of your opponent's next turn. So if they have like something like on the field like bringing out, you could do Dystopia's effect, pop that monster, and basically just like stop their plays if you're able to. And his stats will go back down to 2800, which makes him a good decent beater still. 2 Starving Venoms. I'm running them because the majority of the deck is dark, so that's good enough right there already, because they're all darks, and I'm able to utilize him. When he is fusion summoned, I can target one special summon monster on my opponent's field and gain its attack. I gain half its attack. I'm pretty sure it's half the attack of that monster, because if it was the full attack, that would be broken, and I believe that's the anime effect, which is the full attack of all the monsters. This one just targets one monster. And then once per turn, I can target one level 5 or higher special summon monster. His name and effect become that monsters. And when he leaves the field, he's basically Black Rose in a way, because he only destroys special summon monsters your opponent controls. So it's kind of like Black Rose for special summon monsters when he leaves the field. One Destiny Dragoon. I rarely go into this guy, but the reason why I have him is that if I'm able to actually reuse him, I'm going to utilize him. But I just have him in here because I probably will one day use him. I think so far I've only managed to use him once, which was a risky move within itself, but I still managed to actually win that duel. But yeah, just he's good to have, just to like just for that extra clutch. And of course, since the whole deck is dark, you're going to need to run Dark Laws. The essential for a dark deck, you just have him on the field and your opponent's shit gets banished. Just everything they have gets banished, and if they search a card without drawing it, you can banish one random card from their hand. Norden, the target for instant fusion. When he is special summoned, you target one level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard and special summon it, and I think that phase that monster is banished. But that'll rarely happen because you'll just go to like Xyz plays with right there and there. For the Xyz, I'm currently still working on the Xyz. This is just the base that I have. I have the one Rongomaniad. I just recently added this in because they're warriors and I can easily utilize them. Gyro Cowboy, he has won me games with his burn effects, which I don't see anyone do anymore because that's funny as hell. Dark Rebellion, just take your monsters, half your opponent's monsters attack and just go right there. Rafflesia, use her for the Bottomless and Floodgate trap hole. I will probably be adding a Trap Tricks trap hole Nightmare pretty soon. And then for the Utopia line, I only have Utopia Prime, but I will be getting a regular Utopia, and then hopefully pretty soon a Lightning. So I will be putting them into this deck as soon as I get them. That's pretty much the deck. This is pretty much a base prototype right now. As you can see, as I still need a lot more good cards, like obviously Utopia the Lightning and like Fusion Recovery and just like anything that can help this deck go faster. But by itself right now, it goes pretty well. Anyway, that is my deck profile for the Destiny Heroes. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm happy that I'm actually speaking a lot more clearer now in the video, so I'm working on it. Thank you guys for your patience, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tune in for more videos from our channel, and we'll see you guys in the future.